Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and it's time for Saturday with Stacey. YouTube number 271. I was too close to the table. I needed to push myself back. All right, you guys, I have got a flash sale for you today. This is me flash sailing. I was gonna say this is me flashing you, but no, I'm not gonna flash you. That's a whole nother, no. So we're having a flash sale today. And I'm really excited to bring you the product because the product is new to us. And the reason why we're having the flash sale isn't because the product's discontinued or the manufacturer needs to get rid of it. It's because the manufacturer wants you to be able to play with it, because it is a wee bit out of the box. Now I've got Marabu for you and I've got Do Crafts for you. And Marabu Michael and Do Crafts John have both come through swimmingly for us, for me and for you, by allowing us to bring you this product at a great price. Now some people will ask, Stacey, how do you figure out what you're going to YouTube? And it really depends. There's no set, well, I guess there's a few guidelines. First off, a manufacturer cannot pay me to do a YouTube. They can't ask me to do it and say, here, we've got this product and I'll give you this much money if you'll do a YouTube for us. No can do. A manufacturer cannot say, Stacey, if we give you this product first, will you give us a YouTube? Nope, that doesn't work either. Nor can they say, if you don't do a YouTube for us, we won't give you that product, because then I say, okay, well, I guess we'll never carry it then, will we? To do a YouTube here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, so you know how they come about. First off, I have to like the product. The product has to do what it says. It has to do what it says it's going to do. It has to be versatile, so you have to be able to do more than just that one thing with it. It has to be at a price that I deem reasonable, because there could be product out there that is phenomenal. But if it is so highly priced that it just is unreasonable, well, then I won't carry it. I won't do it. I'm sorry. You have to be within reason. And the manufacturer has to be somebody that we believe in, that we trust, that we deem as a company that makes our heart happy. Now, they don't always have to like me. Let's be clear. Not every manufacturer loves me. But that's okay. If we love their product and it's a great product, then it's important to bring it to you and show you how to use it. It's also important to bring to you product that you may have passed up or you may not be willing to try because it seems so far out of what you do. And that's kind of today's product, because, now before you turn me off, promise you won't turn me off. It's a shimmer spray. I know sprays, I know, but I don't even know if I'm going to spray with it today. What we're going to be doing is playing with it in a totally different way. This is a spray, well, you know what, let me do Winner Chicken Dinner first, and then I'll talk to you about the spray. So we have Winner Chicken Dinner from YouTube number 270, which was the Simply Defined collection, Find Your Sunshine. It was the October release. And Wahooooo Kachoooooo, that these two lucky peeps who posted on this YouTube, they had to subscribe to our YouTube channel and they had to post. They are now our winner chicken dinners, and we always pick 2 each YouTube. But if you never post a comment on the YouTube that you're watching, I promise you, you will never win. And if you don't subscribe to our channel, well, you can't post a comment. You kind of got to do step A, find us on YouTube, B, subscribe to us, C, watch the YouTube, D, post your comment, and then wait to hear your name. And you just never know, because I guarantee you these 2 lucky peeps are probably thinking that they would never hear their name. And in just a few seconds, they're going to be doing, I'm a winner, chicken dinner, I'm a winner. Yeah, they're going to be doing the winner chicken dinner dance. Okay. So we've got 2 who are going to win some of the Simply Defined Find Your Sunshine collection. Congratulations to both of you. And they are both girls. So congratulations, gals. Now, if you are Trish, is it Noise? I don't know. Trish, is that you? Is that how you pronounce your last name? Because I am not sure, but that's okay. You're going to forgive me because you're a winner. Chicken dinner. Yes, you have become a winner chicken dinner peep here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you have some wonderful prizes on their way to you. But you're not alone. How about Myrtle Johnson? Hello, Myrtle. How are you doing? I'm so happy for you. Congratulations to you, my dear. Woohoo! You're a winner. Chicken dinner. You're a winner. Chicken dinner. Way to go. Way to go to both of you. And I bet they never thought they would ever be a winner chicken dinner here. But I bet also that they're rewinding this YouTube and hearing their name again and rewinding it. Are you sure she said my name? Yeah, that's my name. So if you're Myrtle or Trish, how do you claim your prize? It's so easy. Go to scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Look for the link that says winner chicken dinner. Follow the directions, send us your email. We'll confirm that you are indeed our winner, and then we will get your prize out to you just as quickly as possible. And you have 30 days from the original air date of this YouTube to claim your prize. Otherwise, it goes into the land of misfit prizes that we use for our anniversary sale every year. Don't let your prize go. You posted your comment. Claim your prize. All right. So Myrtle and Trish, sorry, I can't pronounce your last name, but I'll show it one more time. Claim your prize, and you will have some Simply Defined on their way to you. Now, back to the product. So the product we're using today is a shimmer spray, but it's meant for fabric. It is by Marabu, which is a company out of Germany, and Marabu has been in the fine art business for quite some time overseas. They're new to the States. They've only been here a couple years, but if you go internationally, they are well known and highly respected in the fine art world. Now, don't let that fine art scare you, because all that means is that you're working with product that is of such quality that it is deemed fine art. It's not saying that you have to be a fine artist. It's saying that you're working with product that is above the norm, that hits the standard of what a fine artist would work with. That means the pigments are more, or the shimmer is more, the mica's more, the light fast is more, whatever it is that's making it hit that fine art mark. Well, you want to start with the best. You want to use the best when you can. And if it's affordable, wouldn't you rather have a better product for the same or less money? Absolutely. And that is what Marabu Mike did for us today. I've been playing with the shimmer sprays since about February of this year. It is now November. I absolutely take my time when it comes to picking product for YouTubes. I'm in no rush because it has to tick all those boxes, and I have to be confident in it before I bring it to you, because I want you to be successful. I want you to get it, and I want you to play with it, and I want you to be so happy with it. That is important to me. So when I finally got back to Marabu and I said, okay, these fashion sprays, even though they're for fabric, so if you are a quilter or a sewer, you are going to love this because they are meant to go on fabric. But I played with them, and there was so many other things you could do with them that had nothing to do with fabric. We're going to be working on paper. We're going to be playing on wood and on canvas. There are other things to do with them than just fabric. And I want to show that to you. So it ticked those boxes. But then Michael came back and he said, okay, Stacey, you've done our marbling, which was amazing, and you do our art crayons, and you've done really well with them. We appreciate that. What if we were able to give you this kind of introductory price on these fashion sprays, because they are a little bit out of the norm for some of you, but he wanted to give them to you at a price that you could not want to have them. That way, if you try them and you like them, then, and it's a big bottle, trust me, so you're going to have them for a while, but then you know that Marabu is a quality product. And when you do need to replace it, it won't be at this price, but at least you know for the $7.99, because that's what they cost as a normal price, that you're willing to spend that money because you were able to do this and this and this and this, all these different things with that one product. So I'm excited, and I think that you're gonna like them. Even though it's a spray, I don't think I'm gonna be doing much spraying at all with them. I wanna show you how to take them and make them more than what they're supposed to be, because the liquid inside and the colors are so beautiful, and it is so easy to use. All right, I'm going to tilt down. We're going to start for today. It is a flash sale, so I don't have like gobs and gobs and gobs of it, but I do try to, I'm hoping that we have enough to cover all of your orders, because I think when you see what it does, you're going to be thrilled. All right, I'm going to tilt on down and we're going to get started for today. And a big thank you to John from Do Crafts and Marabu Michael, because without Do Crafts John from across the pond making sure that his product got here in time, I don't know what we would have done. And without Marabu Michael saying, let's show your customers this product and bring it to them at a price that they can do, that made my heart happy. All right, down we go. Big thank you to the manufacturers. Can't do this without them. So as long as they make great product that I like, it's all good. I know some manufacturers get a little upset with me, because just because they think their product's great doesn't necessarily mean I think their product's great. All right, so this is the free make and take we have going on downstairs right now. And you can see the sheen. You can see it. It's beautiful. Up close, it's gorgeous. We've got Stamperia paper in the back. We've got Do Crafts wood elements for the frame and for the key. And it's just gorgeous. Let me show you another one. So we've got a whole bunch of different styles of the Stamperia paper down there. We've got a whole bunch of different frames downstairs and a whole bunch of different keys. So if you're able to get to the store, you're going to be able to mix and match and make the one that makes your heart happy. What do we think of this one? Is that beautiful? Look at the color. Can you see the color? It's not one. We've got multicolor on here. And that was all done with the Marabu Fashion Spray. Now I'm going to show you samples of it on fabric, absolutely. But more importantly, we're going to play with it on the things that you may already have in your stash, but don't know what to do with them. You bought them because you thought you loved them, but now you're not sure how to cover them, how to color them, how to add new life to them. Maybe you already have done what you thought you wanted to do with them and you still have some left. So that's what we're going to work on today. And I think I'm going to start by showing you the fashion sprays. First off, it's a super big bottle. And like I said, I don't know that I'm going to be spraying with it at all today. I've got my box over there in case I decide to, but I wanted to show you some of the colors, and there are 11 colors. It is meant for fabric. And here it is on fabric. It's beautiful. This fabric was all white. This was white fabric that they sprayed and shimmered. Look at the colors. So again, if you're a quilter or a sewer, well, this is going to tick all of your boxes, because not only can you use it for paper crafting and mixed media and altered art, you can use it with your quilting and sewing. So 11 colors. There is a mica at the bottom of every one of them. And what's most important is that you do have to shake, shake, shake them. Absolutely. And can you hear there's a little ball in there? And you want to get that mica well incorporated in. So I've got all of these wonderful colors, and I think I'm going to start maybe with the gold. So the colors, to me, this did not look very attractive. I'm like, oh, I don't think I like that color at all, until I used it. And the colors look totally different when you put them on something. But I do think I'm going to start with the gold. And I want to get it all nice and shake, 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 so that mica is all gone off the bottom. And I'm going to grab, now I want to let you know, we had lunch there. Honestly, these are from Baja Fresh for your salsa, but we ordered lunch and we kept the little cups. So, so I'm going to take this and I want to use it with a paintbrush. And I think the first thing I'm going to play with is maybe some of, ooh, I like that one. I think maybe that one, and, oh, I like that one too. I don't know what colors I'm going to use, but we'll play with these. So my gold, paintbrush, just inexpensive paintbrush, baby wipe, just to keep my paintbrush clean. You can have an extra thing of water. I'm just doing it on a baby wipe so I don't accidentally spill. Now I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to put my paintbrush in there. And I'm going to put a little bit on my paintbrush. And then I'm going to bring it over here and put it in my little cup. This way I don't spill it all over. If you have a little eye dauber, or a dropper, you can do that too. So I want you to see how much I'm starting with, which is not very much at all. I'm going to put my lid back on so I don't spill. And, oh, I don't know. I'll bring this one. We'll do this one first. And I'm just going to paint it on. So rice paper from Stamperia is a beautiful material, but it is thin. And so doing edging on it with an ink pad or something like that can be a little tricky because you don't want it to tear. But you do want to maybe sometimes get that beautiful gold finish on it. So I've still got a little bit in here. Put it on my paintbrush. And let's do my next side. And just paint it right on. Now I'm going to grab a little bit more. I don't really need to shake it because I did such a good job my first time go round. And you can actually, I mean, if you want to put it into you just want to pour it into your little cup, that's okay too. I just don't want to ever get too much in there. I want to only use what I need because it does require so little. So if I load my paintbrush with it, then I know I've got enough and I'm not wasting any. And then I can do my next. And that gold, it's just beautiful. And down. So you can do this on any kind of paper, whether it be rice paper or black paper, but rice paper is a good one to play with because it is hard to get that beautiful gold edge, any kind of an edge to it, because you're dealing with something that is a little bit more fragile. Now it doesn't take very long to dry. I don't know if I'm going to get it flat, but look at how beautiful is that. And really, you saw how much I put in there. It was almost nothing. And then I've got it on my craft mat. It's water soluble. So you're probably saying, well, if it's water soluble, how does it work with fabric? Well, you do have to heat set it. But once you heat set it, it's all good. So I just took a piece of, I took this one and just added that extra little gold around it just to give it a little something something, a little something special. I took a plain piece of rice paper and added that beautiful gold border around it with just my paintbrush. You would have trouble doing that with any kind of an inker because you don't want to tear your rice paper. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's do it to another one and let's see what happens. So I've got these. Let's try a different color. Now, all I have to do is just wipe that out. Done. And I'm gonna grab my purple. We'll see what color the purple looks like on here. I need to give it a good shake because I need all that mica to kind of incorporate into the liquid. The mica is heavier than the colored liquid, so the mica always settles to the bottom, which means if you have had sprays in the past and they clog, it's because the mica wasn't incorporated enough into the liquid and it was trying to get up, but it clogged it because it's so thick. It has to be diluted down with that liquid, which requires you to shake, shake, shake. Let me pull that over here, put that there, and let's just get that in there and we'll get some of the color. And I mean, mean, it really requires very little. Put my lid back on so I don't spill. And now I've got my rice paper that is just, it's pretty, but it's kind of plain. Let's see if we add some purple, what that's gonna do. Don't know. And I'm just gonna paint it on. And go back in and grab a little bit more. Now I'm doing straight lines. You don't have to do straight lines. Heck no. You could get in there and dab in there and kind of smoosh it around. I'm just doing beautiful little straight lines to give it a nice little frame. And I need a little bit more to do that last side. But let's lift it up and see what we've got. Look at how pretty. It's just shiny and shimmery and beautiful. Let's see if I put it on a piece of white paper. It's still a little bit wet. But look at that sheen. Is that gorgeous? And this is just doing straight lines. Oh my goodness gracious. You could go in there and you could just kind of raggedy edge it and make it whatever, make it look more distressed, but it adds just a little bit of a something behind just to finish it off on that rice paper. Love, love, love. So let me move these out of the way and let me clean. Because now you've seen it. I wonder what it would look like on the, and now it's dry. Now we're good to go. So now it's completely dry. That's it on the blue paper that I did earlier. And the design still comes through. It's not, you can make it opaque if you want, but depending on how much you put on, the design can still come through, giving just a beautiful look. And it finishes it off, but we're not using it on fabric, we're using it on rice paper. All right, so I'm gonna put these aside and I'm gonna wipe off my desk. And again, it's water soluble, so you don't have to worry about it getting all over. It's not, even if it spills on your table or it gets on your hands, it's an easy peasy cleanup. You just wipe it right off. Easy peasy cleanup. Okay, so let's move on to something else. Let's color something else, and maybe we do the word discover. I've got a couple words here. Life and discover, and let's pick this one, or the yellow. See, I thought the yellow was like, ooh, I'm not so sure I like that, and I love yellow. You know, yellow is my go-to color. So let's shake it up. And I'm gonna clean out my little cup out of the purple and just wipe it right out. I want to make sure that all my mica is off the bottom. Make sure my purple is out of my brush. And again, you can have a spare thing of water if you'd prefer to rinse it in. I'm trying to make sure I don't spill. So I'm doing it with baby wipes. Put my brush in and grab some. Now, if you're good and you can get it out without spilling, see, I'm not that good. A little bit more. I'd rather just do it that way and make sure I don't make a mess. All right. So again, oh, let's put that lid on. Not a lot. So you can imagine how long these are going to last you. And now I'm going to paint my... And again, it kind of looks a little mustardy. I was like, I'm not so sure. But when it dries, it's gorgeous. So just like that quickly, I covered my whole discover. And as it dries, the sheen and the shimmer is, there you go. The sheen and the shimmer is going to start to come up. That mica is going to stay on the top of the color and dry and give it that beautiful, beautiful sheen to it. And I did this in what, 10 seconds? It took me all of 10 seconds to paint it. Do you know the Crafter's Companion shimmer or the Wink of Stella shimmer? This is kind of like that, only a ton of it in a bottle. I mean, an absolute ton of it. So there's my Discover. Really, really pretty and easy to do. I have so much left over that I could throw in and do my life too. And in about 10 seconds, you've painted it with a beautiful finish to it. But it's not blingy. It's not in your face shimmer. It's subtle and a little elegant and softer than woo bling. So I think that might be one of the reasons why I like it too, because it gives that extra sparkle that you sometimes want, or that extra dimension to your crafting without it being so over the top. Like you could use this on guy cards because it isn't so blingy, but it does have that finish to it, that beautiful sheen to it. So that's on letters, which is super easy. But what if we wanted to play and mix colors? Do these colors mix? Yes, yes they do, as a matter of fact. And I'm gonna wipe this out. And let's grab out of my, this is the Duke Crafts, what's it called? Floral and Butterflies. So it's got a whole bunch of wood pieces in here. Just a ton of wood pieces. What do we want to do? Do we like this one? Or do we like this one or this one? Ooh, let's do the butterfly. How about the butterfly? And then maybe we'll do that one. Maybe we'll do those two. So this time I'm going to grab my colors again. And which colors do I want to work with? I don't know. How about a little bit of the green? Go in there and grab some of that color and kind of put it off to one side. Or if you're good, you can drop just a little bit, or if you have an eyedropper, but a little bit goes a long way. That's all I'm going to put in there. Then I'm going to grab my next color, which I think I'll do the blue. Do I want this blue or do I want that blue? I have two different blues. Which blue do I want? I don't know. Let's try this one. And give it, so I'm going to try and pour it, and I'm going to pour it right next to it. Just go just a little bit there. That's enough. Can you see how little is in there? And I'm putting them together. It's okay. I'm going to put them together. And then the last, I think I will use maybe the pink. And I'm going to pour just a little bit in there. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. So I've got 3 colors in there. I'm trying not to blend them too much. I'm going to clean my brush out. And I think I'm going to start with that green. So I'm going to go in there and grab that green, and I'm going to paint my whole butterfly. And look at how easy it paints over. That's why a little bit goes a really long way. And as it dries, that shimmer and sheen, that's what comes up. Look at it, it's already starting to shimmer. Wahooooo Kachoooooo. Now let's go to our next color. And how about we do a little bit of the pink? And I'm going to go in there and just grab a little bit of that pink, and maybe I do a little bit of that pink on the edges. Just a little bit of that pink on the edges. And again, it's dried and it's got that beautiful sheen. And now a little bit of my blue, maybe in my center. Just a little bit of my blue in my center. Blend them all in together. And go back and pick up a little bit of my pink if I want. Go back, add a little bit more. Oh, got a little blue there. Shoop, shoop. Get the blue off my. And it's done. It's really, and do you see the sheen on it? Do you see that beautiful sheen? And I used like nothing. There's still more in here. So if I was gonna do, let's see if I can get, oh, maybe we'll just do the dragonfly. I don't know if I have enough left in here to do him, but we'll just add a little bit of green to him. I know I got enough blue. And then let's add a little blue. Look at that, that's so pretty. And then my pink is all mixed in, but maybe my pink and my blue will make purple. Oh, it did. So I have pink and blue mixed in here. They ran together. So I just mixed them in together and made another color. So pretty and so easy to do. And it dries on the wood almost instantaneously because that wood is very, very porous. And what if I wanted to add a little bit more pink? What if I wanted to add some more pink? Let's see what we can do. Shake it up. Clean my hands just in case, so you can see it comes right off. I'm gonna just put this in here and grab a little bit pink. And let's put it on top. Let's grab a little bit more pink. Oh yeah. What do we think? Easy to do. And I haven't used it as a spray at all. I'm painting with it. And I can do other things besides. Is that so pretty? Wouldn't that look lovely on, I don't know what, but it would look lovely on something. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I want more pink in here, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more pink because now I want more pink on my dragonfly. Ooh, too much. Look at how much pink I got in there. That's a lot of pink. That's gonna go a long way. So you can imagine how long this is going to last you, which, being that it's at an introductory flash sale type of price. Okay. Love, love, love. All right, so that's on wood. Just some Do Crafts wood pieces. And I have others that are beautiful. I have lots of lovely wood pieces in here. Clean it out, Close it up. No fuss, no muss, easy to do. Take my wet wipies and just wipe everything down. And because it is water soluble, you don't have to worry about it staining anything or making a mess, although I love my letters. I do love my letters. What if I wanted to do something on my letters? What if I wanted to go, I wonder how the purple would look. You think that'll make mud? Put a little bit in there. You can either do it with your paintbrush or a dropper. That should be more than enough. Just a little bit. And what if I went what if you have somebody graduating and their colors are purple and gold? So now you've got the sheen on the Discover and purple and gold. And it took no time at all. To do that with a pen is going to require some work. To do it with a paintbrush, easy peasy. And that purple just went right over, and actually that's the yellow. That's not even the gold. Is that the yellow? I think that's the yellow. It's not even the gold, but it looks great. And again, beautiful sheen. But then we have canvas. We have these cute little canvas pieces. Can you paint those? Yes, you can paint just about anything. You can go right on there, add your color, and just start painting your canvas. So what if I added a little bit of this blue? Let me shake it up really good. Oh, the lid was not on. That was a good thing that I checked. Shake it up. See, all that mica is still on the bottom. You want to shake it until you don't see that mica on the bottom anymore. And let's pour a little bit in. I can use a different cup if I want. I've got more than one. Pour a little bit of that. Just a little. Oh, even that's too much. And that's a lot. But that's okay, you've got a whole bottle, and it's not $7.99 a bottle. So if I put my purple and get some purple in here, get some purple, and then I can move over, clean my brush, and pick up some of this beautiful teal, and go in there and grab that teal, and just mix it in with that purple. And it's going to give you 100% coverage, and the sparkle is still going to be there. Kind of blend it all in. And while it's drying, as it dries, maybe I want a little more purple on the bottom. Can I pick up that last little bit of purple? Make it even a little bit more purple on the bottom. So it almost has like an ombre look to it. Look at how pretty are they? And then when it dries, it has that beautiful, beautiful sheen to it. Oh my gosh, so easy. And we haven't sprayed anything yet. Not one thing. I haven't used the spray at all. So what else do I have to play with over here? Oh, I've got these cute little from Do Crafts. They're little self-adhesive little embellishments, ready to glue down, self-adhesive. You just peel it off and stick, and it's good to go. All right, well, I've got some of my green left, so why don't we play with some of the green? just go right in there and color the whole thing. Talk about an easy peasy way of coloring. So I've got Life is Beautiful, and maybe that's as far as I go with that one. And then let's clear this out. And then let's try, I don't know, let's try this one. I think that'll go with the green. Shake it up really good. Put a little bit in my cup. Just a little bit. Plenty, which means if you're letting kids work with this, you don't have to worry about them spilling. If you put it in the cup for them, you don't have to worry about them spilling it because there's hardly anything in there. They're going to have more than enough. Oh, so pretty. And then maybe we go with the blue, blue, blue at the top. Blue, blue, blue at the top. And for this one, I'm just going to stick my paintbrush right in there and go grab it, because I'm just going to do the very top. Oh, so cute. And it's ready to be stuck down because it's self-adhesive. You just got to peel the back off and off you go. Put your little picture behind there and they're darling. And it's got that beautiful shimmer. So it will go on paper without any problem. It will go on, look at it on paper. You want to make your own shimmer paper? Here you go. Now you're saying, well, what would I do with that, Stacey? Well, I would run it through a die cutting machine and I would die cut flowers out of it. I would run it through an embossing machine and now you've made your own shimmer paper for embossing. And it dries almost instantaneously on paper because paper is so porous that it is literally just soaking right on in. But I still have not sprayed with it. Beautiful, right? Now what is that going to look like on black paper? On black paper, it's a little bit different. The color absorbs a little bit more into the black and it gives you a little bit more of a silvery finish. And you would find that true on your Wink of Stella's or your Crafter's Companion markers. Except for this has a little bit more pigment than those do because it's more fine art than it is crafting. And sometimes you have to leave the crafting area to find the best products. And you would think that fine art would cost more, but actually a lot of times the fine art product is less money than a crafting product. But look at the difference on white and on black paper. But look at that sheen. And can you blend the colors? Yes, you can blend the colors. Let me get my paintbrush clean. And let me get that green. Put my lid on. So now I'm just painting paper, which is the easiest thing to do with it. The easiest thing. Go in there and pick up some of my color with my paintbrush. And go right in there and blend away. and you keep the sheen. Oh, is that fabulous? Amazing. So if you're doing water, oh, that would be beautiful. If you're doing water, that's amazing. And I'm on, I think 80-pound paper right now is what I'm working on. Not even watercolor paper, but that's beautiful. So pretty. And if I want, I can go back and add some more. I wonder if I can throw some of this green in and what this will do. Well, that's just going to give you another layer of dimension, another layer of color, another layer of texture. Now you've got that depth. And this is just on paper, but I'm not spraying it. I know the spray makes everybody a little bit nervous. So now I'm going to spray. Because I want to use, so we have the frames. Look at how pretty these frames are. These are also from Do Crafts, and you get 4 frames. There's 4 different sizes of the frames for just a really low price. I want to say that I think you get all 4 frames. They're on sale. They'll be on sale for, I think, under $2 for all 4. And let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood frame, which is what we made our card samples with. So this one here is this frame here. And you can see we varied the colors, and so what if we went ahead and just blotched it on? Let's not even be careful. Let's just blotch. A little bit of that, a lot of that color. And I'll go back and use maybe I'll use the purple. And shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Which reminds me of the song from Hairspray. I think it's from Hairspray. Shake it, shake it. Yeah, it is. It's from Hairspray. Loved that show. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to start with my lightest color. And I'm literally just going to zoop, 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 zoop. And just get it on. Zoop, 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 zoop. No rhyme, no reason. And then I'm going to play with my purple and get that purple over in some areas, and maybe some up here, and maybe some over here. And then if I want to, I can take either a paper towel or a wet wipe, and I can kind of blot it into each other. Just kind of blot it in and smooth it out. And you get a beautiful finished piece that still has that sheen to it, but now it's got the multicolor to it, and it's got that I don't know, that richness, that modeling that adds to it, that color, just it pops. And if you want to go back and add, you can even see it on my, it's just popping. You can go back and you can add more if you want the darker color and richen it up. And I'm going to go back and forth between them, and I'm not even going to clean my paintbrush. And the wood is such that it just soaks this in. And as I'm mixing the purple and the blue together, it's making a third color. It's making a teal that is now adding another dimension to this finished picture frame. And again, if I want, I can go in and kind of model it off. But look at that. And again, I haven't sprayed. I know the spraying is a big thing. It can get messy and they can clog, but look at this. And these frames for that price, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I could still go on. I still have more. And I just paint it until my heart's content. As long as I've got a little bit in my tub, you might as well use it. But the nice thing is you use so little of it that you're not you're not worried about, oh, I don't want to use it. It costs so much money and they don't give you very much. So there it is, all in purple. And then I could come back and grab a little bit of my teal. And some of you are like, no, I like the purple. Well, I'm just gonna add a little bit of color to it. Just a little bit, just to vary it up, just a little bit, not a lot. So pretty. It's up to you to make it what you want without making a mess everywhere. But I said I'm gonna spray, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray. Oh. Is that looking good? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Happy day. Oh, I need a wet wipey to get this up. Wet wipey. See, and I did some tags earlier on a piece of wood. And can you stamp on it? Yes, you can stamp on it. With what ink? Memento ink. No problem at all. Stamp away. Grab your Memento ink, grab your favorite stamp, and stamp. Can I heat emboss on top of this? Can I color this and then stamp something with my Versamark and throw embossing powder down? Will that be okay? You bet, because this is made for fabric, which has to be heat set. So it's going to be just fine if you decide to heat set it. Where are my... Oh yeah, see, all dry now. Look at that. Look at that sheen on there. It's just beautiful. All right, so let's spray. Now, let's talk about how to spray first. It's important that you use the product correctly, and sometimes that can be hard to understand. What does correctly mean? Well, because it's got a mica at the bottom, that mica is going to settle down. The longer you let it sit, the more you need to shake it up. You need to get that mica off the bottom, regardless if you're painting with it like I just did, or you're going to spray with it. Now, normally what can happen is that you don't shake it up enough and you go to spray and it clogs. And then you're sitting there with a bottle and it won't spray and you're disappointed, and I get that. So the first thing first, make sure you get it all nice and shook up. Now, what happens if my bottle clogs? Okay, you're gonna open it up. You're not gonna try and dip it in water. You're not gonna try and, this is my little, my trash bag. You're gonna dip it in, you're just gonna put it in to your trash, what do they call the trash bin? And you're gonna spray. See, oh, this is a good one. Did you see? Can you, I don't even know if I can, it looks like a worm. That's the mica buildup. That's because when I used it the last time and I sprayed it, I didn't clear it out. That's the mica buildup. So if it's not spraying, you're just gonna take it off and you're, oh, right into my hand. And you're gonna spray it into your trash. And what's gonna happen is it's going to come out the back end and out the front until there's none left. And that's how you clear it. But that was a good one because that showed you clearly how that mica becomes solidified into a little worm of mica. That is what clogs up your... Now when you do it, make sure that the little spray nozzle is pointing down. Okay, so I should be pretty clear. Now I can put it back in, and I should be able to spray with it. Let's throw this over backside, and let's see if I can. There we go. Now I could cover this completely. And as it dries, that gold, oh, right? Is that beautiful? That's on black paper. Is that gorgeous? as it dries, that mica comes up, and I've made myself my own very own piece, not black, but gold. So what paper do you have that you don't like? Then you make a new paper out of it. Absolutely. And on white it's a little different. Now that's a lot. I used a lot. Let me do one where I don't use as much. So that's the yellow. Now that's the same color that I used on the black. Big difference, right? Huge difference. So you're not just getting a color, you're getting two colors based off of the kind of paper that you're going to put it on, which again ticks another one of those boxes. And if I wanted to, I could come back with a paper towel and I could blot it. And if I blot it, then I'm adding texture to it. So here's my piece. Now I've added some texture to it. Can you see that in there? And now if you die cut this, or and put this through an embossing folder, you don't have just one color of yellow. You've got the gold on top and the yellow underneath. You've got options. But to clean this out, you must now, when you are done using it, you must turn it upside down and you must spray until it doesn't spray anymore. And that clears the tip in there, the tube pulling up that mica. You have to spray until it doesn't spray anymore. So let's do another one. And this time let's grab one of those frames. And let's see what color I'm gonna use. Well, let's see if this one is gonna spray, and if not, I need to shake it up. Give it a really good shake. Oh, close my lid. I'm the worst at that. And let's see if I can get it to spray. See? No spraying. That means I need to just open it up, turn it upside down, or right side up, as long as I don't have it focusing at me, and spray. And all that stuff that's stuck in that tube is gonna come out. And as soon as it's all out, then you should be good to go. But what if you like it just like this? Can you work like that too? Yes, you can. I could be dipping this right in here and picking it up just like that. What if I just wanted to lay some paper towels down and drop some of this? Drop, drop, drop. What if I don't want to deal with the spray at all? Drop, drop, drop. I could go in there and just pick up my color just like that. And I don't even have to do it in a box. You've got options. It's what's gonna work best for you. So let me see if I got it cleared. Oh, I can't do that. That's too pretty. Okay, that is just too pretty. I'm sorry, I cannot spray it. I'm gonna keep that one. Let me get another one. How about a couple keys? How about a couple keys? Let's see if I've got it cleared. No? Oh, shake, 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 shake. Oh, there we go. Patience. Okay, pretty. I don't know if this one's gonna, make sure my lid is on. Shake, 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 shake. Spray, spray, spray. And look at that. So now we've painted with it. And we've sprayed with it. But now I can also take my bits and pieces and go in see if I can get some of this up. And I don't even have to be in a box to do this. It's amazing. It is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. So I could, if I didn't want to use it, now I sprayed it, right? So I have to clear it. Okay, so I turned it upside down and I cleared it. Maybe I'll go over here and grab some of that. So pretty. But if I don't want to use my box and I don't want to paint with it, then just grab yourself some paper towels. Grab yourself some paper towels. Make yourself a nice little mat. Just like that. And then you can do whatever makes your heart happy. You can spray it, you can drop it. Let's try the gold. And just drop some of it. Give yourself a nice little puddle. And then you can just go in and press. And you're done. No fuss, no muss, no paintbrush, no spray. What works best for you? Do I want to add another color? I don't know. Maybe. And I'm going to drop my pink right on top of my gold. A little bit. Okay. Oh, plenty. Got plenty of pink. Do I want the whole thing to be pink? Well, okay. You have options. Oh, that's getting really pretty. Easy to do. And then you've got all of this left over. And you can just grab whatever makes your heart happy, from the keys to the words, and you're just going to press it in, and it's going to pull that color up. And shimmer for you. It's up to you. What works best for you? Let's see if I can get some of this down. Pour just a little bit of that, and I'm just on paper towels. And because they give you so much, it goes a really long way. It makes my heart happy when I love the modeling look. I love it when they've got some depth and some dimension to them. And you start playing with the colors and you let the colors just do their thing. And all of a sudden the colors start blending into new colors, which look amazing too, because I do not have this blue anywhere on there. But you mix the pink and the green, and all of a sudden I've got this new beautiful color that wasn't there before. Oh my gosh. And then, because it's water soluble, wipe your hands, pick up your cloths, although I wouldn't throw this away actually. But what's interesting is that when you open it, you'll see that the mica is what stayed on top and the color is what's below. And the more you do this, the more it spreads out. And you can even use this as an embellishment. Cut them out, cut out your flowers out of that, and have that deep, deep, strong color. And the mica is what's on top. But it made no mess at all. And yet I was able to do it. just fine. So, do you want to paint with it? Do you want to spray with it? Do you want to dab it up? Do you want to put it on, paper? Do you want to edge something with it? What makes your heart happy? What crafting are you working on where you just need a little bit of something? See, and this is still wet, so I can still be picking this up. And it's just beautiful. You want to work with fabric? Absolutely fine. You need a fabric that I think is 20% man-made material, I think, 20%. It says it on here, only I can't see it because we covered it up with our little label. But it is meant for fabric. Look at how pretty. You want to do ribbon? You can do ribbon. Absolutely. You have options. And all of these things are going to be at a price that just makes your heart happy. All the Do Craft stuff is going to be at such a ridiculously low price. The cute little self-adhesive ones, the keys, the frames, they're all going to be on sale, as is the shimmer spray. All right, I have samples to show you, although I think this one's so pretty. I love this one. And I love the heart. I think that heart just came out so good with just doing this. All right, I have samples to show you. I'm gonna push this out of my way. Yes, it was closed. Don't worry, it didn't spill. You would have heard me go, oh! And let's see. So first things first, I wanna show you what it looks like actually on fabric. So I showed it to you here, and this is on just swatches of white fabric. But then they sent, look at that, isn't that color gorgeous? There's that peachy color, the pink, silver, purple. They're just beautiful. Then they did it on, I don't know what paper this is, but look at these colors. Maybe it's like a Craftex. Look at those colors. They're vibrant and bold and beautiful, and it's all out of the same product. They just put a heavier coat. So pretty. Then they used a stencil and laid their stencil down and sprayed right on top of their stencil. So these are all compliments of Marabu. They sent me all of these beautiful samples. And yes, the sheen and the shimmer is still there. They just laid their stencil down. Then they took, so this must have been underneath. I'm guessing that they have something else was on top, and they used this and they shimmered, and it made that same pattern as my paper towels. And as I was blending the colors up here, they were coming through down here. And then they used a little bit of the silver just over the top. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And I have to give these back, which makes my heart sad. I wanted to keep them, but they need them. Here, looky, they made a cute little, this is all done. That's done with the sheen, the fabric sheen, fabric shimmer, right? And then the one that I love the most is this. Okay, so they took stencils and they did it with stencils. But what you need to know is that this started out as this. This is white fabric that has been painted with the fabric. Oh my goodness, the fabric shimmer. And it's just beautiful. And stencils, you can see that the patterns are the same. So they started with basic white paper, and this is what they were, white fabric, and this is what they were able to create using this product. Oh my gosh. Yay. All right, so that's with fabric. Now let's show you what we did with it here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. So Claire put this plaque together. This is just a piece of chipboard. She took the chipboard and she sprayed the gold all the way around. She took the frame from Do Crafts and she made a little picture, a little stand. Right? That's pretty good, huh? For, I think you get 4 for $1. You get 4 of the frames. And I want to say, oh, she's going to get mad at me. I got green on it. Okay, Claire, remember, you love me. I'll fix it later, I promise. Maybe. I got green on it. So, so the frame is the Do Crafts, and I want to say you'll get all 4 frames for, I think, $1.75. And they're wood. And then she just grabbed a piece of chipboard. So that's Claire. Let me bring over the rest of them. What do we think of that? How beautiful is this? Doris did this one, and look at the modeling effects she got on the frame. It does not look like wood anymore. It doesn't look like an inexpensive embellishment. And then she just put paper backed it, grabbed a little, probably from, maybe from Graphic 45, added her pull, and you've got a little hanging. And then look at how super cute and easy this is with just the key. Just the key. Karen worked on this one. Really darling. And then on this one, they have these little banners. Do Crafts does. These cute little banners that we have for you, and you get a whole bunch of them with the little eyelet hole ready to tie something down on. And all we did is we just added the shimmer right to that little banner just to add a little pop to it. Just to add a little pop. So pretty. And here we have the heart frame, and the white roses were shimmered. And again, this is one of those 4 frames that you get for the $1.75. And here's another key in gold. So pretty. And here they took a wood tag. So one of those wood tags, I had them here somewhere. I was playing with them earlier. Ha! One of these from Do Crafts with a little hole in it, and just shimmered it and then tied the bow through it. And it just adds a little something, just a little something, a pizzazz that the card didn't have before, but not bling. And here we did the frame and the, see, I think that color's beautiful, but when you see it in here, it's like, I don't know. But then you put it on and it's just gorgeous. And shimmered the flowers, and these were white flowers. And you've got some gold behind them. And they were white to begin with, and made a beautiful card. A beautiful card. Lovely. And then we have with the, oh, please open. Okay, here we have the frame, one of the frames, and then some of the feathers that Do Crafts has. You get a whole packet of feathers, wood feathers, but I have to open it. Oh, okay, so, and then your stamped sentiment. How pretty is that? It's subtle. It's not blingy, it's subtle. It's understated elegance. Oh, here's one with the self-adhesive little frame, and I think you get 3 or 4 of those also in the pack. And it says, life is beautiful. That's the one I did. And then we have a Christmas one. Now, Doris took the Christmas stocking, which is a wood piece, she laid it down and she made a stencil out of it. She made a stencil. She just took like a piece like this, laid it down, sprayed it, picked it up, and this is the negative space that's left behind. So all of this is shimmered. Oh yeah, you can see that now. All of it's shimmered. except for, and then she added a little bit of glitter to that stocking. How cute. And a little bit of she's got the shimmery canvas tag. So this is Doris. And then we have the heart. This is one we were practicing on. Just kind of playing. See what everything does. But it's with that rice paper from Stamperia. And then we made 2 layouts. So you've got the big wood piece, which is the larger frames, which we'll have for you. And you get 4 in the larger frame, ready to go to put your pictures down. And she modeled the colors of that shimmer. And they're just lovely. So Doris did this layout. And Claire did this one. And again, here's the frame. So the larger frames are ideal. The larger frames and the words are ideal. Not that there's one of my words. Although this one might go well with this one. Yeah, the larger words are ideal for layouts. But Claire did this one, which is beautiful. And yes, she shimmered the flowers. And she did the picture frame. So pretty. All right, you guys. That's it for today. I'm going to tilt on up and say, okay, so how much is that shimmer spray? You didn't mention it. I think I forgot to. Hold on, let me tilt on back. The shimmer spray regularly is $7.99. We have it on a YouTube Yummy for $2.99, a flash sale. And there's 11 colors. If you buy the I Want It All and get all 11 colors, you're going to get them for $29.99. So that's almost like buying 10, get 1 free. But at $7.99 for 11, that's $88 that you're going to get for $29.99. That's a good deal. And this is not product that is going away anytime soon. This is new for us at least. And Marabu Michael just wanted you to have the opportunity to try it and see how much you're going to love it. And then Do Crafts John from across the pond has also given us a very nice price on all the wood that you saw here today. So it's part of the YouTube Yummy sale. It is a flash sale. So when it's gone, at least right away. We'll get it back in, but maybe not definitely not at that price. When it comes back in again, it'll be up to full price. So if you love it, or you think you want to try it, give yourself the opportunity to create. Give yourself the permission to step outside and do something new. And with a product like this, when you have so many different ways of using it, I think that you'll find your $2.99 was well worth the spend. All right, it's me, Stacey. Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.